That's the team we're gonna cheer. Daddy Bengal, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to PalmerJr2 Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Run it for the first time with Case Brown. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll find PalmerJr2. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
11 MT. 11.
1st down.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Right shot. Swap. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11 MT. It's just set.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a marker down in the backfield. And they're already heading back.
Here we go.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Gun. Got. Right 80. 11 MT.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one finds Chase. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 15. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
1-1, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11, right 80. Right side. 12. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come out throwing here to start. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And them up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Another run here with Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver. Incredible. That one falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
On 1, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80, shot. Stop.
Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer. And you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
11.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got Gesicki open down the field. A huge play there for the Bengals. 31 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
11 MT, take. 11
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Woo! Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
Johnson is running right. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers get back in it. It is 21-7. We are through one. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Back. 180. Back.
On first down, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defenders right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Go. Back.
Second down, Burrow. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard mark. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
They find Brown out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Andre Yosibon. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second TD catch of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll go again with Johnson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And he's got good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Now it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And some good blocking. Bringing it a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready, go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. They'll bring him down right at the 35, and that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
72. Pat the 60, pat the 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Steeler first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's another Steelers first down.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
180.
Burrow. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kicker on
Extra
for
point
the
try
extra point.
forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Riggs. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. Back left side. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will cut into that lead.
Bengals 35, Steelers 17.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Austin now to return this. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's into the clear again. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play there on the screen pass. A pickup of 44 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. The throw here is complete. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's Johnson. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hurt. Come on. 72.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Logan Wilson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Big 13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's across midfield. Jamar Chase. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll take this down to the 47. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Dax Hill.
For these these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. A gain of
11.
12.
Here we go.
Bengals.
11. Can. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Burrow to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. 11 MT.
Higgins sent in motion.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. It's Johnson. To the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 1st down. Burrow. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Higgins sent in motion.
11 MT tape. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
On 1, right?
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go. Stop. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
2nd down, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
All right, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Right, 80. 12. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Second down, they need 3.
Let's get set. 180. Shot.
Now Brown. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
11. Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas. Shot.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Hey, T-Cog.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Metcalf. Crazy. He works free. Right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 49, Steelers 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 180.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. Shot. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Gain of 14.
11
First down, Bengals.
Here we go. 180. 20 shot. Shot.
A carry here for Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop him.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's get set. 180. 26.
They'll drop to throw. Moving left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go.
It's third down.
Can.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. His kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Here's third and 7. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. Again, working deep downfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Here we go. Right 80, 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They go play action for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. 1960 Bisons. Go, check.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the